I can't do it. I don't know if I can do it.
Living it is always going to be different.
Okay,
And
so truth be told, the first night
doesn't work, don't blame I am a mom, don't blame Sanetta, don't blame Tamika, right? Right? What did you think the newborn stage would look like? Like when
watching our show, and I was like, this feels good. This feels normal. This feels like the youth lunch. I remember that day. I remember that. Give me one day, please. Yeah, you're in the trenches. Like you can't eat. Yeah, you're in the trenches.
Is how well you managed situations, emotional situations, relational situations, how well you understood yourself emotionally before you were pregnant plays a big part in how you handle emotional situations after you become pregnant. So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Tamika and I am the voice and the face that you've been seeing behind I Am a Mom. Today we have a little special video with someone special. I believe I can call her one of my girlfriends now. And we'll be having a conversation, and a real conversation, because we're going to be talking about something that, you know, if you leave it to social media, you think it is all roses and petals. And the contrast is that, you know, the name that they give it sounds like something drastic, you know, but when you look at what is produced and put out there, it doesn't live up to its name. And we're not going to discount that during the phase, there are beautiful moments. Like it's the perfect contrast, but we want to talk about what is known as the newborn trenches. Right? Not the Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok version, but the one where you haven't slept, the one where you're wondering what day it is. That's the one that we're going to be talking about. So if you're a mom, if you are in postpartum, if you are tired and trying to learn yourself, wondering, okay, how to get through this, know that others have. Right? I know that this conversation is for you. My disclaimer is that this is a safe space, is an honest space, is a judgment-free, no mom shaming space. Right? So whatever we say here, it's in good, what word I can use right here? It's with good intent. And it worked for us. It might not work for you. Because every baby is different. Right? Like you might have the checklist, yes. You can try it on your baby, but if it doesn't work, don't blame I Am a Mom, don't blame Sanetta, don't blame Tamika, right? Try something else on the trend. But as I said, I have my friend here today with me. Her name is Sanetta. Welcome, Sanetta. How are you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm doing great.
Joining me. So how are you today on this wonderful day? Right? How are you doing? Let's start with that.
I think I'm doing okay. I can say okay. Yeah, I think I've passed worse. Okay. I'm okay right now.
Rate your energy on a scale of 1 to 10. Because you're recording this video at the end of the day, let me tell you that. Right? We have to find slots in our day to do this thing, right?
Yes. So energy level. I'll say it's at a 3.
Oh my gosh.
10 being that you're very energetic. Yeah. I'm at a 3. Yeah. Because I had to start my morning very early. I had to do my 9 to 5. And now baby's coming back home to Yeah.
So energy is low, but we're gonna give you a high energy same way, you know, like we're doing this, right?
Yes.
Being true to this thing. But Sanetta, let's start and as we say, everything we're talking about is from the heart and with honesty, right? What did you think the newborn stage would look like? Like what were your expectations of it?
Okay, so I heard, I thought was that the newborn stage would be that the baby will just sleep and wait whenever he is hungry or uncomfortable, want to change or bathe. And that's it. So we just sleep, eat, change, repeat. That was my expectation. Vacation. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So that was it, guys. We're talking about, and we're being real, we're
Yeah.
being honest. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you expect that, okay, I am going to be able to feed, change when you're going to cry one and two time, but it's going to be okay because my instinct is going to pop in and I'm just going to have the perfect baby. Like we all think we're going to have the perfect
Perfect.
baby. So when you first brought home your baby, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the hospital said, Mom, you can leave today. We're letting you go. Did you have that? I hear a lot of person talk about having that shock of, no, I want to stay here.
Or
Like,
anxiety, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. For me, it was more of a little excitement,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because, sorry, our baby was in the hospital for a little time, so getting home was very exciting for us. So we were happy that
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
going home.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the feeling that we had at the time. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So uh, excitement, and that is a very valid one, especially if the situation is that, well, we have to keep a baby. A few more hours is a lot for
Mm-hmm.
him to say we have to
Mm-hmm.
keep a baby, right?
Yeah.
So having that, like for me, when they said to go home, like I
Mm-hmm.
was worried because I had to stay for me, my personal, like because of what
Mm-hmm.
happened to me. And you can check that out in my birth story
Mm-hmm.
blog. Like I was like, am I okay? No. Like, is everything good with me? But when you reach home now, how were you? How was that? Like you left the hospital, the drive, and like, okay, we're going home. Reach home in a beautiful
Okay. Okay, so truth be told, the first night it was
Mhm,
good. I mean, we were not tired or anything. The first night was good. In fact, my husband and I, we tend to watch series together. So
mhm,
that night, I remember the baby was sleeping and we're, watching our movie, watching our show. And I was like, this feels good. This feels normal. This feels like the usual. I
mhm.
remember even telling my friend that, I think this is good. This is going on good. But until week two, that's when everything started. Week
Mhm,
two.
mhm, mhm.
Because at that point in time, we were, up in the late hours trying to feed and stuff. So the tiredness or the overwhelmed feeling starts to kick in at that
Mhm.
time. So
Yeah.
week two into week three, yeah, we started to feel that we're actually in the trenches. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Like one thing that I had to realize quickly is that like no matter how much you prepared, like the classes
Mm-hmm.
that you go to, the videos
Mm-hmm.
that you watch, the books that you read, living it
Mm-hmm.
is always going to be different. And
Different.
every
Mm-hmm.
single day is going to be different,
I
right?
had to learn that.
Like there's no like today might be a beautiful day. And I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying to expect the worst, but tomorrow can definitely be like I thought I learned how to do this and I'm working it, but it's just not working out
Mm-hmm.
today. Right?
Yeah.
So what was one of the hardest part? Like the part where you felt that no man, this is too challenging for me.
So the moment that I realized that I cannot come up with a routine because I live for a good
Yep.
routine.
We're planners.
I wanted to establish a routine, and up to this day, I have no routine. I can't say, okay, the baby's going to wait this time. No,
Mm-hmm.
he maybe wake a particular time for maybe 1 day, 2 day, but it's going to change. And so, because it's going to change, it's not a routine, right? And so, I'll say it hit me when I was unable to eat lunch. I remember that day. I remember that day so vividly. So it was a case where I fed baby, I changed baby, putting him back to sleep. So I put him to sleep, and it was like, because I had a lot of things to do as well, because when you have newborn, when you put them to bed, that's when you want to do the chores, the washing up the bottle, And so I remember that I was, cleaning the bottles to get it sterilized. And as I put something on the stove to make something to eat, but you would give me one day, please give me a chance. And I remember one day I had to, I mean, it was consecutively where I was trying to eat lunch and it happened. And I remember I was saying, like, talk about for 5 minutes, I'm sorry. Like, I have to feed myself in order to feed you.
Mhm.
So yes, that's when I was realizing that, like, I can't do it. I don't know if I can do it. This is going to be something that's happening every day. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's when I'll say it hit me that, yeah, you're in the trenches. Like, you
Mhm.
can't eat. Yeah, you're in the trenches. Yeah, I'll
Like,
say that.
I feel like everyone, and we too,
Mm-hmm.
we tell everybody and we talk about the cute moments. Oh, the baby's cooing, the baby is bubbling, like he's eating. Oh my God, the clothes look good, like he's hugging me or she's touching my face, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like the adjustment is so real.
Yeah.
Like, and then like that, I saw that meme where the baby is asleep, what to do? Like a million things to do. And it is true. Like you're like, some
Mm-hmm.
mom is just let me just lie down. But it's the never ending to-do list. But the thing is that, you have to
Mm-hmm.
eat. You brought up a
Have
very
to
critical
eat.
point because what,
Have
especially, and we'll get to if you're breastfeeding, like, and even if you're not breastfeeding, like your emotional health, like eating supports your emotional health, right? For
recovery
you
as
to
well.
show
Yeah.
up for the baby. And like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing it now where it is more in the spotlight where people talking about the emotional aspects of motherhood because
Mm-hmm.
nothing truly prepares you for how emotional you get. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
legit cried when you hear the thing crying over spilt milk. I did. I wept. I was like, this took me energy and
Mm-hmm.
time to
Mm-hmm.
sit and do this. Like, I don't think a lot of husbands and persons in general understand what pumping does to your body. Right? And like I have to explain, I like you see me sitting on and you see me do this. And you just think it's
Mm-hmm.
just simple. The
Mm-hmm.
mental, but like I can drift sometimes. Like I have to make okay, I'm going to pump. Let me try have a book to read or something else, like
To
distracting my mind
occupy.
so that I am
Mm-hmm.
not just blank out in the wilderness, gone off into wee land, wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So like feeding that like it is such a big adjustment that and
Mm-hmm.
everything is a big adjustment. The sleep is a big adjustment. As you say,
Yeah.
like, how did your sleep situation look in the first few weeks?
Okay, so before we took baby home or before we actually had baby, we had a little plan. So I'm a morning person, my husband is a night person. So
Mhm.
we said, okay, let's do the shift thing, wherein I will, be the primary person to take care of the baby in the days and he would take care in the nights.
Mhm.
No, it worked for a little bit. But as I said, when you're tired, because over time, I think it was, as I said, 2 weeks.
Mhm.
When it was week 2, that's when I realized that yes, I think sometimes when yes, you know that okay, you should get up, but
Mhm.
because you have it's a demand, it's like on a demand basis. So
Mhm.
if you choose to get up, it's like a different feeling than when you have to
Have to
get up.
get up. Yeah.
Have to get up. And so I saw where like in the middle of the night he got tired as well. He got tired. And so the thing is that as well I want to mention our baby always tend to wake around 3 a.m.
Oh, 3 o'clock is
3
spiritual battles.
3 o'clock, 3 a.m. I remember it so much, so vividly. And I'm like, 3 a.m. around that time, I am still sleepy because it's not in the morning. It's not around 4, 5, or 5. I think that was the time I'm comfortable with. And my husband was getting tired at that time. So I remember a few times he was saying, boy, this night shift, the night shift, no. So it actually took a toll on us, and I remember even I have to just adjust, and we just have to just jump in
Yeah.
every time, anytime when one person is feeling maybe overwhelmed or too tired, we had to just jump in. And so while we try to go back to the shifting where he is on the night shift, I'm on the morning shift. I see where we had to kind of wing it in a
Yeah.
sense, wherein if he's tired, I just have to get up.
Like
And
flexibility. Like
yeah.
I felt like you never know. You can be tired and still function until you become a mother. Like
Yes.
it's like you get God endow you with some supernatural strength. Because like
Yeah.
similar to you, like you come and you say, okay, we want to have a routine, and you have all the books, and you hear the gurus and the people them say, well, you're not doing it right because I have trained. And my child is not a robot. If you come and tell me you have trained. And while I understand that it's something for them to learn, I am trying to make them learn. But at the same time, it's a child, it's a baby who knows nothing
Yeah.
else. Right? So you're going to put it on the schedule. I ain't
Yeah.
trying to traumatize my
Yeah.
baby at 2 weeks old, at 3 weeks old, when they're coming from inside a tummy where them did very much comfortable. They did what they
Very.
want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it, right? And so therefore, those earlier parts is them adjusting just like how you are adjusting. And for them,
Yes.
I am believing that adjustment is even harder because they're in a whole different environment. I tell you, they were somewhere where they were very comfortable. Like
Everything on demand.
luxury. Like they got everything that they needed on because what if they didn't eat when you were pregnant, you're gonna feel nauseous, you're gonna feel like you're fainty. So you had to go and do something to ensure that they're okay on the inside. Right? So why we didn't think it was the same thing on the outside. Right? But
Oh yeah. I
as I
think
said,
also what played a major part in the trenches for us moms is the hormones. The hormones played a very
yeah.
big part because being very emotional, and some of the emotions you may not even have tapped in for years, and you have this baby crying, for instance, or you have this baby, you just don't know what to do because you're a first time mom, for instance, and as you rightfully say, different babies. So you may have your second child, total different ball game. So having been so emotional, I think it actually allow us to feel a lot more overwhelmed, I'll say. And yeah, it places us in a state or a position wherein we feel most of the time that we just don't know what to do. Like we don't know what we're doing. We're just trying,
Or
to keep the baby alive. Like we're literally trying.
that has been my
Yeah.
goal, and I have been succeeding. You're still alive. I'm doing a great job. You might have
Yeah.
cried. You're alive. I am alive. We're all alive. So I am doing a great job, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like you mentioned a very good point about like the hormones, right? And doctors and researchers have said that like when you deliver that placenta, that is the biggest hormone drop for a woman, right? And like, how did that like? Did you notice like anything different about yourself, your mood? Were you like cranky? Did you have rage? Were you cryy? Like, which one was it for you? Or was it a mixture of all of them?
It was a mixture. It was a mixture of a lot of emotions, and I actually felt the I was cognizant of the feelings that I was having, and I remember talking to my husband. I was like, I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole. Like I felt it. Like I felt so emotional. Like I'm crying. Like why am I crying? I don't know why I feel this way. I feel angry because, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel so confused. And I remember saying to him, I feel like I am going down a rabbit hole. So I
Mm-hmm.
felt it. I felt it. And the good thing is that I'm happy that I acknowledged it and I could do something about
About
it.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I did feel all the emotion. I felt upset. I felt angry. I cried.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe I felt all the emotions, to be
And the
honest.
good thing, as you said, and what we encourage mothers to feel all of it, because it is
Mm-hmm.
real. You are going
Mm-hmm.
through it. Like trying to deny it is just
Mm-hmm.
not going to help you. I remember one day for me, I sat down at the table. I didn't have the baby. I just sat down and I started like just looking out in space. And my mother was the one who just came and she tapped me on the shoulder. And like she would do that. She would say, go upstairs, go outside,
Mm-hmm.
like come back.
Mm-hmm.
Come back. Like cause like you will sit like you'll have your moments, when the baby on your shoulder and whatever emotion is exude like when the baby you have the baby you usually say you have happy emotions releasing and when you're breastfeeding happy whatever that is but like you will have your moments but allow yourself to feel them,
Mm-hmm.
right? One
Mm-hmm.
of my friend even asked me about this and this might be something I talk about separately where she was like, how are you managing, right? Like postpartum and if I sense any postpartum depression or whatever. And I said to her that like an important thing is to note is how well you managed situations, emotional situations,
Mm-hmm.
relational situations, how well you understood yourself emotionally before
Mm-hmm.
you were pregnant plays a big part in how you handle
Mm-hmm.
emotional situations after you become pregnant. You see, if you never have like good or okay ways of expressing yourself, for you, it was talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
For some people, it's journaling, right? For
Mm-hmm.
some people, it's going for a walk. If you don't have those good measures or practices before, my
Mm-hmm.
thought is that a lot of time that's when it impacts you way harder, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
at least you had those tools in your kit that you can
Mm-hmm.
run to. Like, not
Mm-hmm.
all of them will work, right? And they might not work perfectly, but there is something for you to start with
Mm-hmm.
rather than before you just, it's on set. Like, if you're feeling angry, you just crash out. Like,
Yeah.
you just blurt it off it. Like, there's a place for that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you can just cuss out everybody and then blame it on, oh, it was postpartum rage. There is a place for that in everybody's life,
Mm-hmm.
right? But like there are better tools that you can probably try to garner
Mm-hmm.
in your
Mm-hmm.
life generally. And they're just good life tools to have too. So like that's just like my additional points for the hormone part. I'm not a doctor, so I cannot
Mm-hmm.
and I will not try to prescribe. There's medicine for it, right? But I will say there are practices and tools that we
Coping
can develop,
mechanism. Mm-hmm.
personal
Yeah.
development tools to help you get through just the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, an important thing that looks very different for moms and impacts or hormones and emotions, right, is that feeding. And one thing I was told pretty quickly, and even by you, I think, is that a fed baby is a loved baby. Period.
Yeah.
Done. Fed
Yeah.
is best. No matter how you feed, just feed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? So if you're very comfortable sharing, like, how was your feeding journey?
Uh,
What method you chose and what made you choose it? How was it?
all right. So, when I had a baby, I made a decision that I want to exclusively
Mm-hmm.
breastfeed my baby, right? And I learned that, oh, your brain works with your body, and when your baby want, So I had planned to keep him on the breast for a little while and before I transition him to the bottle and I pump. Now, after breastfeeding for, I believe it was within a week, my breast got sore. My breast got sore. No, my baby latched properly.
Mm-hmm.
My nurse, before I left the hospital, ensured that, hey, this is how you should latch. And so I know what to see, what will determine if he has latched properly. But my breast got sore regardless. It got sore, and I kid you not, no nipple cream helped. What helped me was a natural remedy wherein I use the breast milk on the nipple and allow it to air dry.
Yep.
No need to buy any nipple cream. That actually helped me like within a day. It helped me within a day.
Take
So
it out your registry.
yeah,
Take it
remove
out your
that.
registry. Nipple cream, take it out.
You don't need it.
You have the good thing. Yeah, you already have. You're producing it.
Yes, yes. So within the week, my breast got really sore, and so I remember there was a time when he was latching, and I was like, "No, I can't do it." And my husband was like, "Just try, just try." I was like, "No." And I had to just decide that here, I'm going to just pump and allow my husband or me to just bottle feed with the breast milk.
Yeah.
And so we transition in within a week. We transition in from the breast to the bottle. And I mean, honestly, I took maybe 2 days to heal because at the time I didn't know about the breast milk being the remedy.
Yeah.
And so I took 2 days to heal. And I remember even putting him back on the breast. I remember feeling a little pain until I reached out to my midwife and she said, just use the breast milk. And from I did that, I can breast, and then I mean eventually too as well. Over time, your breast is like your breast get used to it,
Yeah.
wherein it's no longer store. So for me, and one of the things, one of my coping mechanism, because I know that breastfeeding can be a lot on your mental, how you can cope. And one of the things that I have been doing up to this day, because I'm still breastfeeding after 10 months. Still breastfeeding. Yeah, so one of my coping mechanism is that I keep telling myself that this is my baby. It's the best nutrition. It's the best thing to give my baby. And so each time when I feed him, even there are times when I'm like, oh, just give me a break, please. I'm like, okay. My body will produce the antibodies he needs, it's the best thing for him. And so I had to tell myself that, over time, and then it becomes something that, okay, I'm happy to breastfeed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I must say that a lot of moms put a lot of pressure on themselves in this area. And a lot of moms include me. And before we go any further, I want to say, I have seen different, sayings, people think, oh, moms who breastfeed think they're the champion. They are the champions, right? Because, it's not easy. And
It's a
choosing to
skill.
do that is just not saying you choosing to feed your baby another way. That's your choice, and choose what's best for you and what's best for your baby. But we're not discrediting and discounting any method that you choose to breastfeed your baby, but we're giving everyone, right, the recognition and the encouragement that they need to feed a baby for 10 months. It takes a lot. And yes,
Yeah,
it's a
it
choice,
does.
but it's the choice that I want to choose for my baby. And there are many benefits. We often hear that breast is the best, and it's the fact that it is, right? Or our bodies had our baby in us 7 to 10 months, right? So our bodies know what they needed. And our body's producing that. So wanting to give that to your baby, it shouldn't say you deserve a medal. Yes. And if you give a baby formula, you deserve a medal too. Right?
Yeah.
Because for me, because I was in the hospital, my iron levels were low, so my milk wasn't coming up as it should have. Right? And I remember on one of the nights, my husband told me, go to your bed. I had that handheld pump and I was just stimulating my breast. Stimulating, just stimulating for it to come up. eventually, when we got, well, the nurses were very encouraging because they're like, well, the baby's peeing and pooping, so she's getting something, right?
Yeah.
While we're not seeing the output of it, she's getting something because these are signs that she's getting something. But like,
Mhm.
because we couldn't see it, my husband wasn't seeing it, my mom wasn't seeing it, they were like, maybe she not getting any because she was crying. We reached home and she was crying. And like, okay,
Yeah.
possibly she hungry and maybe she just not getting everything. And the decision was to try a bottle. And
Hmm.
I wasn't fully comfortable with the decision, but I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then my baby had a reaction. So I was like, we're not going back to like one day. I'm like, nope. And I started again on my journey. And
Hmm.
until like it picked up, right? It picked
Yeah.
up beautifully. And I
Hmm.
was sore because from that night in the hospital of me, like, like it was so sore I started to bleed.
Wow.
Right? So one of my breasts wasn't on commission until it
Yeah.
sorted out. Right? And as he said, the milk was what helped. I had 3 different brands of nipple cream. I was so prepared. It was like,
Not.
we're buying all of them because
Yeah.
people say the one and the one and we have the organic one, we have the one that is
Yes.
this, we have the one that is that. None worked. The milk worked and it worked instantly, as you said. So, as I said, take out the nipple cream or take out.
Hmm.
You have it. You have what you need. You have it already. Do not buy. And I am not trying to tarnish anybody's nipple cream business, but I'm just saying you possibly, let me correct it. You possibly don't need it. Maybe. Just maybe. That milk does a lot of things. Cures that antibodies. I remember my daughter sounded like she was having a cold.
Hmm.
Come on, come drink up some milk. Drink like your body's literally producing like the science says every time your baby latches or you put your mouth on your baby, your body's picking up things. That's just how beautiful the female body is. To know, okay, she
Hmm.
needs something extra. Let me find the food you have to eat. Let me find the food to make this milk. Let me find the blood, which is the food going in your blood. And yeah, 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 yeah. The doctor part, the
Yeah.
doctor part, the doctor part. But we're going to change a little gear and go into a quick fun section, like a rapid fire section. Say, coffee or tea? What you drank in the mornings? Coffee or tea?
Honestly, I am a tea
Tea
girl.
girl?
But if I could drink coffee, I would definitely take coffee.
Okay. Like because
Tea.
recently
Yeah.
I have, with
Yeah,
work,
I'm a tea girl.
I have been trying coffee, but I am not a coffee. The coffee, it was probably just for the hype. But yeah, crying in the shower, crying in front of baby
In the shower.
in the
Don't
shower.
want to traumatize him. No.
Yeah, definitely so. Definitely so. What is your favorite newborn moment?
Ah. Um, hmm. No. When he's sleeping.
This is valid. That
Listen,
is valid.
I've
That
been
is valid.
through it.
That is valid.
I've
One
been
thing that
through
made you laugh
it.
during the trenches.
Um, One thing that made me laugh
Mm-hmm.
was when my husband had to, I guess, be a little exposed to what I am feeling in terms of being overwhelmed. Yes. Yeah, I laughed. Yeah, I laughed for that
We gotta laugh at
because
them, you know.
I don't think they really, feel what we feel. And so when I see that he may be feeling a little, yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, and you're honest
yeah,
that because like
yeah.
yes, it is mentally taxing for them to see you go through, right? To not probably have breasts when the baby wants the breast, like to not know what to do. But like we are experiencing the mental, the hormonal, the emotional, but also the physical. Like our body made this and our body is now trying to recuperate, trying to heal. So yeah, we have to laugh at them when I'm like, sir, come on, sir. Yeah. But who got the diaper situation? Who handles diapers?
We, I was the pro.
Yeah? Clap his
I was the pro.
Who's had a blowout? You get blowout?
Yeah. Yeah. I do get the blowouts.
You get blowout in the car seat? Yet?
No, thank God.
No? That is
Hopefully, I won't get that again. But no, I didn't get that. No, but on me though, when I was holding him, yeah,
I
I
get
got
bored.
that.
I got the
Have to
first
bathe and
one on
everything.
me. I got the first one on me. And the car seat one, is when we reach home. And then, when you take the car seat out of the car and just put the baby down, but take out the bag out of the car. And then the whole thing happened. Like you have to rip it apart, wipe or wash. I'm like, Jesus. I think I throw away those clothes.
Oh wow.
Because, yeah. But what is
Wow.
what is one thing that has actually helped you to survive the trenches?
Repeat?
What
Sorry,
is
I
one
didn't
thing
get
that
that
has
one.
helped you to survive the trenches?
Okay, and I think this is important. I think
Mhm.
everybody, I highly, highly recommend this.
Listen.
Do something that you loved prior to having baby.
Mhm.
If you love a particular thing, I will encourage you, go and do it. For me, I what made me feel good within myself, made
Mhm.
me feel like, okay, this is nothing abnormal. It's a normal thing. You're because it's an out of body experience. And what worked for me is that when I go and get my nails done, I felt so good about myself.
Yeah.
I felt really pretty. I felt really confident. I feel like, okay, I can take on the world. So I would highly recommend. So for me, it's doing my nails, but for you,
Mhm.
it may be just going out with friends. It may be
Yeah.
cooking. It may just do something that you loved prior to, and trust and believe it actually makes you feel good
Yeah.
within yourself. So
Mhm.
I would highly recommend that.
Yeah. Like self
That
care.
worked for me.
Self care is important. Like for me, I did kind of neglect it like in the first, but I was just doing like basic brush my teeth, wash my face. My hair was in braid, so that satisfied that part for her, like that most of that period. But like rightfully so. Like self care is
Mm-hmm.
important. Like a happy, healthy mommy is a happy, healthy baby. Like a happy wife is a
Mm-hmm.
happy life for men. A happy mommy is a happy baby. Right? We need to start saying that a happy
Yeah.
mommy is a happy baby. Right? But in terms of like purpose, right? Your spiritual aspects of this. How did that or how has that been coming out? And how did that reveal itself for you or show up in the newborn trenches?
Well, you know, you have to be praying. You
Yeah.
have to be praying because I mean it's new to you, and I remember even a point in time where I was like, I don't know if I can do it, and only God. Whenever I feel like I can't do something,
Yeah.
only God
Yeah.
can actually equip me and give me the capability to
To
do
do.
or push
Mhm.
through something. And
Yeah.
so he, praying actually revealed things to me, I was encouraged, like I started to encourage myself, and one of the way out is I started to get information. So because for me, information, I've been equipped with information. Yes, my baby is different, but it actually allow me to know that, okay, yes, you feel this type of way, but it's normal. Most moms go through it. It's not unusual to
Yeah.
you. You get what I'm saying? So, getting information, reading about stuff, reading about how I am feeling, why I'm feeling what I'm feeling, it's because the emotions and all of that. So I believe that God actually revealed that to me, that hey, get some information,
Mm-hmm.
and it will actually show that you're okay, you're
Yeah.
feeling the way you're feeling because of
Mm-hmm.
the hormones, and it's fine. And the time in which I actually realized I was going down a rabbit hole, it's only God that could
Mm-hmm.
have actually allowed me to realize
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
happening at the time. And so, I have to give him thanks for everything. I have to give him thanks. It wasn't an easy road. It's still not an easy road because each stage has its challenges.
Yeah.
So, he's the one that is guiding me right now. He's the one, and I'm learning as I go along
Yeah.
because, the baby changes
Mm-hmm.
almost every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. So he has been integral in the entire process,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say.
Like God entrusted us with these children, like He's not going to leave us out in the wee. Like we're gonna get the resources, and
Mm-hmm.
as you rightfully say, one of those resources is just knowledge. In now they get some knowledge. Like you're gonna wing it, but wing it right. Wing it with something else in your back pocket to know that okay, this is totally normal. And when it's not no, when you have
Mm-hmm.
knowledge and information, you can know okay, what is not normal, what to look out for those bigger signs, right? So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we getting it. We definitely getting it, and we are gonna get it because we're putting him at the head and at the front of everything that we do. Like in those feedings, I'm sure, just like me, you utter a couple prayers like Jesus. Jesus is a prayer, no? Right? Like when you want to eat Jesus, like they don't call Lord name in vain, but it is a prayer. It is a prayer I have learned, right? But
Yeah.
we're winding down. I mean winding down on Jesus, like the best note to leave. Do not leave him out. Like it might be at the end of our conversation right now, but place him at the beginning of your whole motherhood,
Yeah.
child raising, rearing stage, right?
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
as we are closing, right? If you're a mom right now watching this in the newborn phase, right, San? Like a mom, for that mom, you, right? San is gonna leave you like with an encouragement or something that she would want, separate and apart from what she just said, because what she just said is something for you to take, right? But like the stage, it stretches you and it grows you. There can be like, there's not enough encouragement for you
Mm-hmm.
to get. So, San, what would you tell a mom out there who is currently in the trenches or just had baby coming out of the hospital or in the second, third trimester looking to join us in this phase?
So what I'll tell these mothers is that it's okay to take a time off or take time away from your baby. It is okay. I was at a point where I don't want to leave him, not even with his grandma. I don't want to leave him. The only person I felt comfortable leaving the baby with was his dad. And I just want to say to moms that it is okay. It is okay to take an hour to go and do something that you love. It is okay. It is okay to want some time. And I know the mom guilt, it's real. It's real. I feel it almost every time when I'm at work. But I have to remind myself that it's for the greater good. And so some time away actually allows you to recuperate mentally, which is important, as well as maybe physically if you just want to have time away to maybe sleep, to maybe rest. So I will say taking some time away and allow somebody who you trust to, keep the baby or, watch the baby for you, for instance. It is okay to do that. And it's important as well.
That's
Yeah.
that is speaking to me even right now in this sense because I just feel like I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss it. Like you talk about nails, long I want to go do my nails. And I'm like, so sitting, so I'm like, how can I learn person so I can do this at my But it is very important. It is very important to take the time
Yeah.
that you need. It doesn't make you a bad mom. It doesn't. You are not a bad mom. You're a good mom. If you feel like, even if you feel like you want an hour or 2 hours,
Mm-hmm.
remember, especially if you're a first time mom, like,
Yeah.
your time was your own. You wasn't sharing your time. You said your body, like, you can feel touched out like a baby sucking from you, or you're pumping. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna add anything to that because it spoke to me as well. So if if you're in the newborn phasing right now or heading there, like, it is real. It's a lot of adjusting, right? Like, there are gonna be moments where
Mm-hmm.
you didn't get it right or as best as you wanted to, because we set a lot of high expectations even for ourselves, and there are going to be days where you feel undone, like, I cannot do anything more. And if you feel like that, it is valid, but you're still a good mom. Know that God covers the gaps.
Mm-hmm.
His grace covers the gaps for you, right? And you've got this. You've got this. You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Like, and I
Yeah.
noticed,
True.
like,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell my husband, he needs to tell me that more. Like, tell me I'm doing a great job. Like, tell me I'm doing a great, because like, in myself, I'm repeating it to myself, but it coming from somebody else, it means a whole lot. So you're doing a great
Mm-hmm.
job if nobody has told you.
Yeah.
And even if it's
Mm.
coming from us, you're doing a great job. So thank you so much, San, for this conversation.
Yes.
One of many
Mm-hmm.
conversations we'll be having. You'll be seeing San a lot more,
Okay.
and probably you'll see your husband too. You don't know. But thank you so much for being here today, San. And thank you guys so much for watching too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So, San, take us out. Take us out. Take us out.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Do the right
Also, I
thing.
want to mention I'm in my mom era.
Yes, that
Yeah,
year.
my shirt. Yes. Yeah.
All right, all right. So we'll see you guys in the next vlog. Thank you. Bye.